Hey, Warriors fans, I'm Scott Warris, and it is time to chat with not one but two Players of the Week in the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference. It's a clean sweep for women's volleyball as Kayla Wigley wins the Offensive Player of the Week. Kylee Gnabasik wins Defensive Player of the Week, so we thought we would do them both at the very same time. And Kylee, let me start with you. Some of the numbers in the week that was: a team-high 5.2 digs per set, 29 digs, a career high against Nebraska Wesleyan, 18 service aces, a team high as well. And most importantly, the team won 4 of their 5 matches. Talk about, if you would, to start, just what went so right for you and how it all translated to ultimately team success.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun this weekend, especially against Nebraska. Nebraska, we went to 4 with them. We lost the first one, but then won the last 3. We had a lot of friends there, a lot of family, so that was really important in order to get our confidence and our cheers going. We just played like a team, and it was a lot of fun. Better than all the rest of the games that we've played so far. So.
Well, and 4-1, and one of those wins, a conference opening win down at Concordia, Chicago. And every time you get a conference win, it means a little more, right?
Yeah, of course. It was so much fun, especially for it being our first conference game and getting a win. So that was a good start.
All right, similar question then for you, Kayla Wigley. What went so right for you? Let me give you some numbers real quick. Let's give you the digits here. Double-digit kills in 4 of the 5 matches, a career-high 18 kills in that win over CUC, and it translated to team success.
Yeah, I think for a while we've been waiting for our spark and like our incline, and I think the conference game definitely started that off, so I think it's uphill from now.
Well, and you make a good point, because as much as every team and every coach and every player would love to, from match 1, you are on your A game, it usually takes time to ramp up. Mm-hmm. What is it about the way the team played last week that makes you think this is now the time where we're getting going?
I think that a lot of us have put in so much preparation with each other, all of the team building, all of our challenges in preseason, and even our past non-conference games have all prepared us just to kind of gel a little bit more.
Gelling, chemistry, important every year. What is the vibe of this team right now, specifically in that chemistry department, as it takes time to gel, like you say?
I think we are family. We are totally family. We do everything together. We do things that we have to do together, and we also do things outside of volleyball that we don't have to do together. But I think the friendship and relationship part of it is the strongest part.
Well, and look, Kylee, you're a junior. You've been here for a few years. You're one of the leaders on this team. And you know the importance of that chemistry and that gelling, and it can make all the difference, really, when it comes to the results on the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we've had a lot of good leaders, especially when I was a freshman and then sophomore last year. A lot of good people to look up to, and I think one thing that we all have in common is our identity is in Christ. Like, we don't have – the wins and losses do matter, but not in the end. So we all have that same rock, same foundation, and that's something that we talk about all the time, and that gives us a vulnerability not only with each other but with the coaches too, in order to make us a family, which helps a lot.
What type of leader are you? How would you describe your leadership style? I mean, are you getting in Kayla's face, or are you more the quiet, take them off to the side and talk to them then type of leader?
Yeah, so actually that's changed a lot this year, I think, just being an upperclassman now. So I was more of like the silent leader, I think, in the last 2 years, especially last year. But this year, more of the like excitement leader, like pulling each other up. That's a big thing that we talk about. Like, you're not going to call each other out, but we're going to call each other up to be better for the team and for yourself.
You know, Kayla, last year a freshman, obviously this year a sophomore, and it's still early in the season, but big picture, when you look at your game, playing collegiately, balancing academics, is it a little, dare I say, easier in year 2 than it was in year 1, where you had to kind of figure everything out for the first time?
I would definitely say it's easier. I think that my mental part of the game has developed so much. Like, in high school, I don't think we really focused on that part as much as we do now. Like, now we listen to Neural Fuel, which is an amazing resource, and we talk about, we watch film, talk about other teams and strategies to do, so I think that has helped me a lot. That's the part I've grown in.
What is it called? Say that again.
Neural Fuel.
What is that?
Oh, it's an it's an app. We usually listen to it before games. Just kind of gives you motivation and calms you down or hypes you up. There are so many things that you can go into it and do from that. So Yep.
You know, it's an interesting thing, Kylie, because in sports, professionally, collegiately, the mental health side of things has really become more important, or I think it's always been important, but maybe now there's as much attention put on it, and the health. And a lot of that, I think, maybe comes from what we've all been through in the last 3-4 years in this country with the pandemic and whatnot. Speak, if you could, from the athlete's perspective to, yes, I'm physically ready, I'm eating the right stuff, we're in the weight room and training and that stuff, but the mental element of competing athletically is just as important.
Yeah, I think you have to focus a lot on not only eating right, doing your lifting, doing your training, but also like the mental side of it. And that part is very hard, especially doing school and volleyball and all the other things that we do, like volunteering. So that part of it, like we talk about being mentally drained after games and after practices and just like after every day, so that you're putting into it everything that you have, which is very important about all aspects in life. So.
Spending a little time here with the conference's offensive and defensive women's volleyball players of the week. Okay, before we have a little fun at the very end, I'm going to ask you a big picture question. It feels right now as if the sport of women's volleyball is exploding. And we're in this window where it has gone big time very quickly. Do you sense that as well? And what's your reaction? What are your thoughts on watching what's happening with your sport in America?
Yeah, I think social media has a big thing to do with it. Like teams are getting together and doing things or doing things on their own. So social media definitely getting other people involved and more viewers and everything like that. So it's definitely gotten a lot bigger over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are starting off in volleyball a little bit earlier than maybe the past years, which has also helped develop skill. And I mean, it just makes me so excited. Like, yes, go women, like go volleyball. Yeah.
Could you have handled playing in front of 92,000 people?
I would hope so. I would hope so. I mean, that would be definitely an experience of a lifetime.
Kylie, 92,000 people screaming your name. Could you handle the pressure?
It would have been so much fun. So much fun. I love it when there's big crowds at our games, but that's huge. That would make me very nervous, but I think it would be a ton of fun.
All right. Speaking of a ton of fun, great segment, great segue. I have 3 cards here. They're labeled A, B, and C. I'm going to give you both the same 5 questions. We'll give the upperclassmen the choice here. Do you want card A, B, and C for you and Kayla?
C.
C. Okay. The category on card C is food. Okay, this is very good. I got 5 questions for you right here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question number 1, and then you'll get the same question. What breakfast cereal could you eat at every meal for a week if you absolutely had to?
Multigrain Cheerios.
It's very healthy. Very healthy of you.
Yeah, mine's not healthy at all. Mine's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And you drink the milk after because that's the best
so
part.
Sugary.
Okay, we'll start here, Kylie. Your most hated Halloween candy when it showed up or still shows up in your basket every year?
Dots, the little dot packets. Those are so gross.
They taste like plastic.
Yes.
All right, your least favorite, most hated Halloween candy?
Anything with nuts in it. Especially because I can't have that.
That's an important detail to point out. For a simple one here, Fritos or Doritos?
Doritos.
They're both so good.
Pick one.
Fritos.
Okay. What is your go-to late night snack?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Popcorn.
Okay, very good. And this is a controversial question, but I'll ask it anyway. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Kayla Wigley.
My instinct is to say no.
But I feel like there's a but coming.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kylie, is a hot dog a sandwich?
I feel like it has all the parts of a sandwich, but I don't think it's a sandwich.
That's why it's one of our nation's great debates. Okay, and your wild card question. Your most memorable on-court volleyball moment. It could be at grade school and high school playing club. It could be here at WLC. Your most memorable on-court volleyball moment. You got one? We'll start here, Kylie.
My freshman year, I was on varsity at Lakeside Lutheran, and we went to state, and we got in the state game, and we lost the first 2 sets, and then swept them on the last 3, so we won in 5. So it was very exciting. Yeah, it's very cool.
Very thrilling. All right, Kayla Wigley, your most memorable on-court volleyball moment.
I think my senior year of high school, sectional final game. So it was so fun. We took him to 4 sets, I believe.
Who'd you beat?
We lost.
Oh.
But
Sorry.
it was fun anyways. It was really fun having a huge crowd there.
You want to say who it was? No. You know what? Let's not mention.
Moraine.
Oh.
I just forgot. It was Kettle Moraine.
Sorry. You never know what you get when you ask the follow-up question. Okay. Offensive Player of the Week, Kayla Wigley. Defensive Player of the Week, Kylee Gnabasik. Women's volleyball in the NACC. Warriors host Carroll Friday night at 6. Come on out. They got a big homestand coming up. Thanks for watching, everybody.